Welcome to the Catamount Football Show with Coach Matt Land. I'm Bill Mayo, and this week we'll take a look back at the South Paulding game and also talk about the upcoming contest with the Rome Wolves. So stay right here, back with more Catamount Football in just a minute.
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr., the owner here at Transformers Transmission Complete Auto Repair Specialist. Welcome to our brand new facility. Here at Transformers, we specialize in all automatic and manual foreign and domestic transmissions, not to mention brakes, AC tune-ups, and much, much more. Come on in and relax in our lounge while our technicians take care of your automotive needs. Here at Transformers Transmission, we can make it shift, we can make it cold, we can make it stop, and I guarantee we can make it go.
Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton, North Georgia's fastest growing dealership. New vehicles come with my exclusive 10-year, 150,000-mile warranty. I will do whatever it takes to earn your business. Ford of Dalton, there's no reason to shop anywhere else.
Thank you to all of our customers and clients over the years.
Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty's been guiding the Dalton-Whitfield community home since 1974.
Please contact the #1 real estate company in Northwest Georgia for all your real estate needs.
Hi, I'm Mitch Sanford, President of First Bank of Dalton. During these challenging times filled with uncertainties, there is one thing that is still certain, and that is your bankers at First Bank of Dalton are still here to meet with you, take your call, and assist you with all of your financial needs. We have served our community for over 20 years, and we are still making local decisions and providing exceptional service, even if that looks a bit different today. At First Bank of Dalton, we are still putting you first.
Back to Catamount Football. Coach Land, let's talk a little bit about Friday night. We got off to a great start. We've been talking about wanting fast starts, and we got one, but just weren't able to sustain it.
Now, you know, first and foremost, we played a very, very good football team.
Yes.
South Paulding, it sounds like I'm hitting repeat every week, but truly, South Paulding, big, fast, very athletic on offensive side and defensive side. Very disciplined. Now, that was the one thing that probably stuck out as much as anything was, but as we talked, they play with a little bit of chip on their shoulders just because they're kind of the lower part of that county, and of course, you know, more of the money's up toward the higher. But man, great facilities too. Tim Glantonfield, a friend of ours, Coach Glanton, who's a running back coach at Kennesaw State. But yeah, you know, our kids came to play so hard, fought the entire game, offense, defense, special teams. Very, very proud of the way we thought we responded. Exactly kind of the way we talked all, you know, really all week. We got to start fast. Offense comes out, scores first play, comes back, drives the second series, gets a field goal. We're sitting there 9-0. Feel really, you know, I won't say feel good about it, but certainly felt better than we did the week before. But you just can't not contain that kind of speed for an entire game, and not only that kind of power. They were very impressive to watch as an offense, to really watch them work up front as a group.
Well, they were average, what, 270 on the offensive line, 275, and we're averaging. You should say that's an athletic. That's not like we know what 275. It's not that. And we're averaging 200 pounds.
200. Yeah, we gave up easily 55 to 60 pounds per player. So yeah, defense though played really, really hard.
They did.
Made some big plays on their account, but they also had some big plays made on them. And that. You know, you now talk about that at this level. That's really the thing to me that sets up a drive. And right now, no secrets. That's our offense needs that.
Right.
We need a big play to set. Well, that's kind of the way these the other night with Carrollton. We talked about that last week. Same thing with South Paulding this week. They had a couple of big plays, set up some scores. We give them a turnover with a short field interception right before the second quarter is over. Lets out. They take that in and score. And you know, at this level, when you're playing this kind of talent, you just can't make mistakes and you can't beat yourself. And those are the things we've got to continue to get rid of.
I think what stood out to me about their defense, obviously the nose man was huge and controlled the middle of the line, but when we got into second or third down and long.
Huge, 390 huge, not like huge, 390 huge.
They brought in two college defensive ends.
That's right.
And when they can get pressure on us, rushing 3 guys and dropping 8, it's really hard to throw the football.
Yeah, in Ashton's defense, I mean, when you're able to rush, and you know what, we talk about that on our scope, but I watched that yesterday on Saturday in college, and I watched it go watch it today on Sunday with the NFL. The more pressure you can get with fewer people, the better pass defense you become. And there's no secret. Right now, we are a pass-heavy offense while we're trying to learn how to really kind of establish the run and do what we can do. So at the end of the day, those holes and those zones get really, really crowded when you're dropping 8. So it's very important for us to establish the run, or at least develop a part of the run game that forces people to come out of coverage to give us that opportunity to score.
Absolutely. Let's take a break and we'll come back and talk about Rome.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Kaler Industrial Sales After Hours Service, this is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm going.
Good hit, Aiden, good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Kaler Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
We're back to Catamount Football. We've got our player interview segment. Guys, welcome to the show and introduce yourselves, please.
All right. I'm Tatum Benton, number 17. I play DB and I'm a senior.
I'm Bryson Benton. I'm number 13. I play outside linebacker and I'm a junior.
All right, Tatum, let's start with you. So first question I'm going to ask both of you guys this, so you can be thinking about it. Tell me about playing with your brother, what it means to you.
But I mean, it's kind of cool. I like how we can push each other in practice, and you always getting held to a higher standard when you got a brother. So you kind of always going harder than everybody else, and it just make you a dog, really.
Yeah, I like it. So talk to me about your role as a defensive back / outside line. You play a lot of different things for us, right? You line up some different spots on the field. Talk about your role in the defense.
Well, I mean, really it starts in practice. I'm a leader at practice, and I'm loud, try to get everybody involved and hype. And so when I'm out there, I just try to do what I can do and, you know what I'm saying, put my body on the line. Because, I mean, I love everybody that I play with. I just want to go out there and sacrifice myself and try to get the win.
Right. So we've had a tough couple of games. Talk to me about getting things turned around and get us headed back in the right direction.
Well, really, everybody has them days, and we fight, you know. We fight to the end. So I think we just need to, you know, maybe practice a little harder. We practice hard right now, but I think if we practice harder and, like, really bind together as brothers, we can start turning it around.
I think you make a good point about the team, whether it's offense, defense, special teams. There's no give up, right? Everybody's battling to the end of the game. It makes you think something good's going to happen, right?
Yeah, we hope so.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, thanks for coming on. Doing a great job. All right, Bryson, let's talk to you now. Tell me about your role in the defense and what's going on with you.
Well, I know I play a big part in this defense, outside linebacker. You know, we're like one of the main groups on the field. I wouldn't want to say, you know, we're the main group because we're a team, but we're a big part of it. Like, without us, things will be hard. Absolutely. Number one, we got to stop the run.
Right.
Number two, we're pass. And you actually skipped the question.
I'm going to come back to it. All right. I'm going to come back to you.
Yeah, I know I have to go hard every day because these people that we play on Friday night now, you know, they the real deal.
They're good, aren't they? Mm-hmm. So talk to me about playing with your brother.
All right.
What it means to you.
To me, I think that's the coolest thing in the world. Like, if somebody has a brother that they can play with on the field, it makes them better. Knowing that my brother is beside me on the field, I know I can count on him for anything. And I know we have a lot of fun out there together.
Absolutely. How about, both you guys can answer this. What's it mean to you, when practice is tough or a tough day of working out, having that to share that with him, sharing that same experience, how does that help you?
I mean, it's kind of like one of them things you get mad at him because you're like, man, I got to go through it. You got to go through it too. Like, he start tripping or want to lay down, you don't let him. So
right.
You got somebody to push you hard every day.
Yeah. How about you? Mm-hmm. Same thing?
Well, I mean, actually growing up, we don't have it too easy anyways. So we always know that we got to keep pushing no matter what, because good things will come.
Now, one of the things you're good at when we're in practice is you're a sneaky blitzer.
Yeah.
So tell me about, I know you like it and you do a great job. You're not the biggest guy to blitz, but talk about that, because that's a good skill set that you have, and you do a great job with it.
Well, since, like you said, I'm not the biggest dude, I know I have speed, because a lot of these linemen are big, so I have to use my finesse. And also, I don't give it away. I line up the same way every time so that they can't tell if I'm coming or
I think that's probably one of the best things that you do, is you don't give it up. You don't let the tackle know or the guard or whoever it is that you're coming off the edge out there. And because I'm standing behind you when we're doing blitz pickup, and I'm telling it, hey, look out, here he comes, right? Be ready.
Also, I don't call the blitz out loud.
Yeah.
I make but I let the defensive end know, but I don't let the offense. I don't let y'all know.
Absolutely, that's good. You do a great job. All right, fellas. Well, thanks for coming on. Certainly appreciate everything you guys do. I love how hard you play. I love your effort and desire and everything else. So keep up the good work, and good things will happen, right? All right. So right here, back with more interviews in just a minute.
Day by day, state by state, our country has begun to reopen. At Engineered Floors, employee safety is paramount, and we continue to take every precaution necessary to ensure a safe work environment while continuing to provide America and the world with quality floor covering solutions. To us, American-made means something, possibly now more than ever. Our commitment to manufacturing 100% of our carpet in Northwest Georgia remains steadfast in defiance of these current challenges. It is in the face of adversity that the perseverance and spirit of the American workforce shines brightest. As open signs flicker on, as streets begin to fill, it is the hands underneath the gloves and the faces behind the masks that will see us through. We are all in this together, and we will overcome.
With VidLink, OptiLink's exciting new entertainment platform, you'll have the freedom to stream VidLink content on multiple devices, even when away from home. Plus, with VidLink, you can access the widest array of content on the market. You'll get great features like Restart, Replay, cloud-based DVR storage, all HD programming, and so much more. Contact us today to see how you can get linked to the next big thing in video entertainment.
Welcome back, and we've got the second half of our player interview session. Guys, welcome to the show. Introduce yourselves, please.
Hi, I'm Dominique Simpson, number 49, outside linebacker, senior.
I'm JJ Robledo, number 8, kicker, and I'm a junior.
All right, JJ, let's start with you. First question I got to ask you is about kicking footballs at me during practice. What are you and other kickers up to?
I'm just trying to get better every day.
Oh, no, you're kicking them down there at me and the offensive lineman, right?
Yeah, you just got to, I don't know, have a good time.
I hear you. Talk to me about being a kicker. What some of the, I guess, the challenges and the pressures and that kind of thing that you see that goes along with that position?
Well, I mean, yeah, it does come with a lot of pressure because, like, there's times where, let's say you got, like, a big-time kick you got to make, and just the fact that you just, like, have the team on you and, like, they depend on your kick, the field goal, whatever, the punt, and it's just, like,
how about the kickoff portion?
Well, I mean, that's my favorite part because I don't know, I just, the feeling when you kick and like you get them in the end zone.
Yeah.
It's just like a good feeling.
I know Coach Lance told you and the defensive coaches have told you before, but that is such a huge advantage for us when you can kick the ball in the end zone and make the other team start from the 20-yard line. And obviously I know it's a different technique than kicking a field goal, but talk about just what goes into doing a kickoff like that.
Well, first you gotta like get your steps right. You gotta feel comfortable and.
So how many steps do you take?
I take 8 and 5. And then.
So explain that 8 and 5. What you're talking about there?
Well, what I do is I just stand behind the ball and like I just tell myself like I give myself the confidence, and then I just turn back, walk 8 steps, and then take 5 to my left, and then I just make sure once I go up to the ball, make sure I follow through and lean over so I could get the power and height on the ball.
Now, how is that different from a field goal? What's your setup for a field goal?
For a field goal, it's almost the same. You got to feel comfortable with obviously your steps, three back and two to your left, and like it's almost the same thing. Just follow through. Make sure you keep your head down so you can get the best out of the kick.
How about the other part, the onside kick?
The onside kick is almost the same. Just instead of hitting the ball near the bottom, you gotta hit the top so it can get the proper bounce.
Yeah, you do a great job of that. And I love the little trick one where you come around back behind you and whack it.
Something new I tried.
Absolutely, that's good. Well, good. Well, you're doing a great job. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
All right, Dominique, let's talk to you. Tell me about being a senior on the Catamount football team this year.
Well, being a senior is a bit of a good advantage because you know what's going on, you know what practice is like, especially on Tuesdays, which is a work day for us.
Right.
So, and then whenever coach says goal line, you already know that cat tests are going to be near. So, always run through the 47, and you got to make it back on time. So it's just something that I picked up over the 4 years I've been here.
Absolutely, and being a leader, you do a great job of being a leader on our team too. So you've become kind of a special teams guru. Talk about covering kickoffs. I mean, that's a tough duty now, right?
Yes, sir. Well, I love it because, you get to unlock your true speed, and then, once you get that potential, you get to hit people, and it's like you don't fall down at first, but you just keep going, and then once you find the ball, it's like you're locked on a target, and then you're just so focused. So
you had talk about Ridgeland a little bit because you had 4 or 5 big hits in that game.
Well, at first I was a little bit nervous because I was like, okay, it's Friday, got to get in the game. So, whenever I got the momentum, and then, I just got the speed. And then the first hit, I was like, okay. And then the second hit came, I was like, okay, I got this. So then after that, I just kept on going. Then once I slipped off the guy in the end zone, and then I got up, and I was like, I can't end on that note. So I got up, and then I hit him again. So.
Absolutely, I like it. You did a great job. Now, one thing before we close up here, you and I are kindred spirit. We share something. We're both Tennessee fans, right?
Yes, sir.
We're going to come back after that Georgia loss and beat Kentucky, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. Thanks for coming on, guys. You do a great job. We'll be back with more Catamount football in just a minute.
With VidLink, OptiLink's exciting new entertainment platform, you'll have the freedom to stream VidLink content on multiple devices, even when away from home. Plus, with VidLink, you can access the widest array of content on the market. You'll get great features like Restart, Replay, cloud-based DVR storage, all HD programming, and so much more. Contact us today to see how you can get linked to the next big thing in video entertainment.
Home is a place where all are welcome. It's where the story begins. It's not a place, it's a feeling. Home is where the heart is. At Furniture of Dalton, we handpick each of our 150 brands so that you can find your perfect heart's desire. Come see what you've been missing at Carpets of Dalton and Furniture of Dalton, the destination that brings you home. Exit 328 off I-75.
My name is Kelsey Harmon, and this is the Chick-fil-A Cow, and Chick-fil-A Dalton is excited to announce that we will be teaming up with the Dalton High Quarterback Club again this season. We will be providing fans with the awesome tailgate experience starting at 5:30. Be sure to be here by 6 o'clock for the catwalk and visit our tent for dinner before the game. As always, Chick-fil-A reminds you to eat more chicken and go Big Red.
We're back to the Catamount Football Show. We've got our coaches segment this week. We got Coach Adam Martinez. Coach, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks, Coach Mayo. Appreciate it.
All right, glad to have you. So let's talk a little bit about the Dalton offense this year. Kind of, you transitioned from running backs to wide receivers. So tell me about that transition. How
right, Coach Lane came to me pre-COVID, I guess you'd say, and he asked me to go out to the receiver spot, just an area that we needed to work on over the years, and got a great group of young guys out there doing a fantastic job, and my main goal was to learn them first, and then you can get drills from YouTube and all that all day long, but it's a matter of fact of what they can do and how to coach them from doing that.
I think one of the good things, and really this is kind of the overall story of our offense, all those guys, we got 4 guys that start are all underclassmen, right?
Right, they're all underclassmen. We have 2 sophomores actually starting and 2 juniors, and then we rotate from there. Yep, and we tell everybody, just like when I coach running backs, if you're a running back, you're going to be a slot guy of some sort. We're going to use you and try to do ball handling drills to where they can still catch.
Yeah. Ask you real quick, you got the pleasure of coaching Jameer last year. He was on our team, and watching his early success he's had at Georgia Tech. Right. Pretty exciting, isn't it?
It is exciting. Jameer and I talk at least once or twice a week. And just the other night on the bus ride home, he texted me the picture, and he simply sent me the one he's hurdling. He simply said, you would have never let me do this. And he's right, I wouldn't have, but I love the kid, and he's done a great job out there, and he's going to have a successful career.
Absolutely. It's always good to see our former guys out doing well.
It really is.
Let's talk a little about some of your other responsibilities too, because not only do you work with the receivers and the offense, you've got a huge job of managing and handling the equipment and ordering and fitting and all that. Kind of just tell everybody what goes into that, what a big task that is.
I'll probably start right after the banquet. First thing I do is find out who are my seniors and what jerseys I have to replace. Next thing you know, we have to order things.
You got to replace them because we give them a jersey.
We give them a jersey every year, so we have to replace them. And this year, January 23rd, I ordered pants, and we still haven't gotten them. That's why our pants kind of seem dingy right now. They haven't come in. But every cheek pad, every helmet, every belt, every shoelace we order and take care of the kids with, and that is from head to toe. We do that. Then you think about Friday night and the equipment that we have on Friday night, and everything that goes on. If the helmet breaks, if the other day the water boy broke the water jug machine, and so it's all that plus trying to help guys get in the right place and help run the offense as we do. So yeah, it's a big job. I've been doing it a long time, so it's almost second nature to me, but I'm willing to train any young person to come take that over at any time, right?
I think one of the things for you to speak about is helmets and kind of talk about the process that we go through to ensure that every kid has a up-to-date, safe helmet, because there's so much stuff about concussions and the danger of all that. We go to the nth degree with it.
We do. We look at the Virginia Tech knock test like everyone else does. We purchase the helmets we have are the ones you see on Saturday and some at the NFL, maybe not the highest grade level. Every kid gets personally fitted by either me or Coach Bennett. No one else does that job. We make sure it fits right at the crown of the helmet, and we have some kids that aren't into their head yet, and some that have too big cheeks like I do. And so it's one of those things that we fit that helmet perfectly so that they can be safe, and mom and dad know at home that we do that.
And there's an ongoing process of evaluation of the helmets, too, and evaluating and recertifying the helmets,
Absolutely.
Right?
So once we're done with the season, we're very fortunate here at Dalton. We send our helmets off every year to get recertified by that particular company. And if they're rejected, they let us know. They send those helmets back, and those helmets are discarded. And we always end up, we're very fortunate, buying anywhere from 12 to 24 helmets a year with that. That way every kid has either a fairly new helmet or a reconditioned helmet or a brand new helmet.
The safest thing we can give them, right?
Absolutely,
I think that's a key statement. You guys do such a good job of ensuring that, and along with everything else they wear. But
shoulder
there's so
pads,
much attention.
Everything, yes, everything with the head. With the ruling of getting the head out of the game and with the heads up tackling, that's one of the things that we definitely seek first priority. And if Coach Bennett will put a helmet on them, Coach Martinez check them out. I'll put a helmet on a kid, Coach Bennett check them out. We have air available every day. Anything that goes wrong with their helmet, if it's jingling or screws loose, they come see us. We do it personally.
Now, real quick, you've taken on a little different hat now as parent of a player. Yeah. So talk
right.
about that. How that is.
Number one, my wife of 18 years, what Coach Lane calls the real Coach Martinez. Then I have a 9th grader this year. Austin is playing for the 9th grade team, and then of course I have the hard-hitting Jack Martinez plays for our Cats program, and he's something else. I'm just telling you, both my boys, I love them. They've been around Dalton football their whole lives, and just very thankful to have them back in the program.
Absolutely, it's fun having him on the team. All right, well, thanks for coming in. We appreciate everything you do for Catamount Football. Stay right here. We'll be back with more in just a minute.
Buy from the pros who know at Proformance Sports Academy. Our pro shop has one of the largest selections of bats, gloves, and cleats in the North Georgia area, featuring Rawlings, Wilson, Louisville Slugger, DeMarini, Mizuno, and the largest New Balance cleat dealer in the area. We provide baseball and softball gear for travel leagues, rec leagues, middle school, and high school programs. Get your baseball and softball training, equipment, and uniforms from the former collegiate and professional players who know at Proformance Sports Academy. ProformanceSportsAcademy.com.
You know what makes Carpet Express different from other flooring companies? We care about you. So that you can make the right choice for your home, at Carpet Express we offer carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, ceramic tile, and luxury vinyl tile. We don't only sell you a product. At Carpet Express, we offer quality installation backed by a warranty. We don't stock 1 or 2 products. At Carpet Express, we stock up to 100 different products in each category at affordable prices. So come to Carpet Express where we care about you.
A little bit of rain on Friday night, just a
little overcast.
Yeah, just a smidge. And I think we picked up our merit badge for hiking.
We did.
Coming from the gym to the field, because it was quite the walk.
It was a 6-minute walk.
It was quite the walk.
which was about 15 in that driving hailstorm that we were walking up and back from. I mean, I literally think it was not, homecoming celebration at halftime was the only time it didn't rain. The rest of the time it rained.
And our fans that came, I'm not sure why you did, but we certainly appreciate it.
Nah, you ain't kidding. We appreciated those 67 or whatever was up there.
First play of the game, get off to a great start, run buck sweep. Maurice is being Maurice right here.
Yeah.
Weaving his way down the field, gets some good effort. Absolutely. There's Ashton, the quarterback, trailing him into the end zone. That's outstanding effort.
Good energy too. Yep. Loved seeing that. Good play here by Ty getting out, kicking, and Grant Howerson getting out.
Got to keep running.
Warner Ross right there.
There's Kareem down there blocking.
Yeah, get a great block there.
And here comes Ashton.
Awesome.
Just can't block behind the runner, Ashton.
It's all about effort, though.
We told him that's right. It's great effort. Outstanding.
So they come back. Boy, this guy was a load all night. He was about 211, and boy, he could run, man. I mean, he was run. But you see this offensive line right here. You see these physical bodies, just a big old bevy of young men right there. But our defense did such a great job. You see Caleb Hernandez setting the corner and containing right there. Fuller Vineyard, A.J. Hernandez. Those corners came up and really played hard, Right here you see a drop back pass, scramble, get him out of the pocket a little bit, force him out right there.
That's a coverage sack right there.
Yeah, it is a coverage sack, absolutely.
It's a great job by the DBs. Come back with a little read play, and Ashton does a tremendous job of making somebody miss there in the backfield and picks up about 20 or 30 yards.
He could have just stayed on there.
Yeah. Good job right here, just weaving his way through and getting going. And there's Journey making a good block.
Yeah, Journey did a good job the other night. Very good job.
end up having to kick a field goal.
And this is impressive in the rain.
Absolutely.
And from that distance, he was solid. 39-yard field goal.
39-yard field goal. Good kick.
Solid.
So we're up 9-0. We missed the extra point on the first touchdown, so we're up 9-0.
Good play right here. You see Tatum Benton in there, Bryson Benton. You see Parker
Garcia.
Adams, David Garcia. I mean, just a great job right there. Brady Penley. I mean, there you see, our defense did this consistently all night long, just making big stop after big stop. But once again, you just the physicality of 21 and 18, they just kept bringing them back in. And here, when you're giving up 45, 55 pounds per player, it's hard to hold that line. Ball was very slippery, and just like with us with our first one, they dropped their first one.
So it's 9-6, and here come jet sweep. Luke Blanchard doing a great job. He's an explosive runner with the football.
He really is. Got a very bright future, and I think he's going to be playing football for a long time. It's a shame. This was a good gain right here, but we'd gotten behind the sticks early in the down, early in the series, which made us certainly challenged us and forced us into a punt. Good job right here, J.J. Robledo getting a strong kick. Good snap by Josue Lopez. See him get down there, number 48. Of course, David Garcia and Dominique Simpson, who you had on earlier. Just great effort from these guys tonight on special teams. And then once again, you see right here, we had a turnover and gave them a short field. And these guys right here took advantage of it, but our defense just did an outstanding job fighting right there. And you see Assad Tanner right there making a great play. And then luckily, we missed the bullet right there.
Yeah, he yanked that
thing. He yanked it.
So come back on offense.
Ooh.
Oh, this was close right here.
Oh, boy. That's the one you'd like to have back right there. And then this one, kind of a weird deal. Snap was off to the side, but he almost got it. He almost got it. Great job by JJ. It was not a call. Snap was off to the side, and he reached over to get it. By then, he saw that he was about to get blocked. So very good job staying with that. Defense allows them, though, of course, to drive down. They make a couple of big plays, get the ball right on the 1 yard line. And right here, number 18, just a big boy. And running behind a big line.
A big bunch of rear ends when they line up right there.
You ain't kidding.
Speaking of big rear ends, comes another great throw and catch. He just drops it in over two defenders right there to Karim.
Yeah, and that we should say this. That was really kind of our game plan for the night. The rain was really unfortunate. Our thoughts was to throw the ball 60, maybe even 70% of the time. It's hard to think about that. And then here's the turnover I was talking about earlier. We just throw it right into his hands. A good job by Ashton at least stopping him there. But once again, any good offense is going to take advantage of a short field and going to put points on the board. And so right there, you see their last score of the night.
Here comes Ashton on a read on the trap and just does a good job of getting downfield.
Yeah, you see him right there. He messed that ankle up on that one, and then he turns around later in the game and messes his other ankle up. So he actually played with 2 taped up sprained ankles the rest of the game after the second half. But once again, a good job. You see Journey getting down there. Just love the effort these guys getting down. Good effort right here. Brady Penley forcing the throw. And then right here in there, snap. Good job by the quarterback getting on it. Get on in there. Get on in there, Bryson. Good kick, good roll. We got to catch that ball. We got to catch that ball, but I understand they were a little bit nervous with that rain coming down.
With all the water.
So this is right before the half, and we're trying to get the ball out, try to get down and score a little bit. Good job by Ashton just picking up some yardage, but obviously not enough for us to take it down and score. That ends at 20-9 in the first half.
Announce our homecoming court. We'll see you then.
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr., the owner here at Transformers Transmission Complete Auto Repair Specialist. Welcome to our brand new facility. Here at Transformers, we specialize in all automatic and manual foreign and domestic transmissions, not to mention brakes, AC tune-ups, and much, much more. Come on in and relax in our lounge while our technicians take care of your automotive needs. Here at Transformers Transmission, we can make it shift, we can make it cold, we can make it stop, and I guarantee we can make it go.
Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton, North Georgia's fastest growing dealership. New vehicles come with my exclusive 10-year, 150,000-mile warranty. I will do whatever it takes to earn your business. Ford of Dalton, there's no reason to shop anywhere else.
Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts are skating. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Silently for me.
Why should you make the switch to First Bank of Dalton?
My bank gives back to our community.
My bank understands our changing needs.
My bank made my dream home my home.
My bank has the tools I need to manage my business.
My bank helps me save.
My bank make decisions locally.
Need more reasons? Stop by and see why First Bank of Dalton should be your bank for life.
We kick off to start the second half. Almost in the end zone.
Yep.
Great job by the cover team.
Yeah, good job right there.
Dominique down there again.
Yep. So one of the things that a team like this that's big and physical is able to do is basically just line up and run inside zone at you. They're able to take, occupy it right there. And you see a little extracurricular. We don't like that, but at the same time, very physical game. Good job right here. Bryson coming in with a big hit. Mauricio Quintero. We got a great play from the up front guys. Austin Fisher, David Garcia. Coy Gray had a good game. Dylan Center. And then, of course, right here, he yanks another one to the left side. Misses another bullet there.
Come back on offense, trying to run buck sweep right here. And Maurice bounces it. Picks up 3 or 4 yards. Good throw and catch right here to Warner. You see how big they are.
Oh, it's unbelievable how well they run, too.
Yeah. Come back. Ashton does a little improvising here.
Yeah, he does.
He's going to throw a screen right there, and I think there's somebody was sitting on it.
Yep, he does a good job. And, of course,
helmet to helmet.
Helmet to helmet. If you're going to call it, you got to call it. But, of course, it wasn't. So you don't get those calls when you're down there. Good job right here by Maurice, though.
Just bounces a trap. They squeezed, and he bounced it. And like to see the hustle of the guys getting downfield, Charlie and Warner and Kareem down there. Another screen here coming underneath. End up having to punt, though.
Good job right here just getting it out. And that's the way you hit a 7-iron into the green, right?
That's right.
Check it right up.
Check it up. Right. Roll it back into the cup.
Good job right here turning it in. We missed a few first tackles the other night. We were right there at it, and that just goes to show you, first of all, how wet it was, but also how strong those runners are. This is the third running back that they had.
It's a good effort by the defense, bouncing it and just keep pushing him out till they
Absolutely.
finally ran him out.
Stretch it out. That's all you can do.
That's right.
Good job right here. A.J. Hernandez is really having to play a couple positions for us right now, and he gives up quite a bit of weight. But, boy, he's a great runner, great athlete. He's a track star, but it's good to have him in there. But right here you see him staying with it. Good job by Parker Adams coming in there, making a key play right there. Very, very key play. They pick up a couple of first downs, and then great job right here, Mauricio Quintero and Caleb Hernandez fleshing it out. Great job staying in there and making that tackle.
There's our official on the sideline that.
Yeah, Mr.
Stay
you're too
back.
close to me.
Yeah, you're too close to me.
He was sensitive, man.
He's more concerned about us on the sidelines than he was calling the game.
He was a stickler. There ain't no doubt about that.
Well, we got 3 penalties, I think.
Yeah, and we've not had 3 in probably 12 years. Mm-mm. Right there, great job pulling the ball out right there. Good fumble. Great job. Then right here you see a good job. Now what's this? What's that ball? Watch it. There it is.
That thing is out.
And you don't get those calls down there. That's regrettable. Of course, we don't get those calls at Dalton a lot, but that's a whole other issue. But no, that's to say those guys do such a great job. Here's a big play, as we talked about A.J. Hernandez earlier on. Great job breaking on the pass right there. You just take to see opportunities pass you when, with the fumble. When those guys do exactly what they're taught to do. Defensive coaches work every day on that fumble drill. Right here, you see a good job, though. He reads his eyes, steps back in there. Quarterback makes an errant throw, a bad throw, but a good job right there by A.J. breaking on it. Get the ball back. Got the ball at about 36-yard line.
End up not being able to do anything with the possession, though, which is unfortunate to have to kick.
Good coverage right here. Good job by Dominique and Josue. David Garcia. Well, our special teams have really done a good job. Really, really done a good job this year. Good job coming off the edge right there by Bryson Benton. Great job. And, of course, then another right there, another good angle right there. Caleb Hernandez. Of course, Brandon Arredondo and Mauricio Quintero. You see it right here. Big hit, the three of them. Boom. Great job. We played with, even though there was a lot of rain, though, the other night, Bill, I thought we played with great energy, though.
Yes.
I mean, both sides of the ball, yelling for each other. The kids were excited on the field.
Absolutely.
I mean, this is a key stop right here on this right here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this was the 4th down stop right here, if I'm not mistaken. And just a great job right there, turning the ball over and getting it right there. Unfortunately,
can't do anything with it.
Can't do anything with it.
Got to kick. I think the wet got that one finally.
Yeah. And then once again, Mauricio Quintero, he's such a physical player, really comes to play. You see John Ridley on there, a sophomore that's having to give us some time. In fact, we should say this, the other night, we literally played every defensive lineman we had. We had 3 go down with injuries, and we literally played with every defensive lineman that we had.
I think Coach Bennett was up next to go in the game.
He was. That we was going to have to call a timeout, though, to get him on the field, Wally. Good job right there by 56, Brandon running him down. And then come back right here, throws off his back foot and throws into triple coverage. And, of course, Brock's right there at it. Great job right there getting a turnover. And then this right here, man, felt so good right here. Our guys were excited. You see good energy, and we get a great play call. You'll see it right here after this. But once again, good job right there, Brock, reading his keys, seeing that guy release. Tight end or the H-back, and then getting the ball to him right there in the middle. Great job.
And at this point, the score is 20-9 still.
That's right. So we come back. Good job right here by Ashton stepping up. Underthrows him a little bit, and great concentration by number 5, Kareem Page, holding on to the ball right there and making a huge catch for us.
You know what's impressive about this run by Kareem? Because he's turned around with his back to the goal line when he catches the ball.
Yeah, it's 0 to 60 for him.
Exactly. For him to get himself turned back around and outrun the guys that are chasing him full tilt, it's pretty impressive.
Yep, and right there is what we need.
Now he goes.
But I'm going to go back to that right there. That's a great job by Ashton on it. What we need him to do. He did a great job of stepping up in it. Right. We just can't play. Some people you'll block them best you can, but they're so good. As you said today, they're so athletic. It's hard to do that.
Absolutely.
And he did a great job of stepping up. Good job right here. We should have had that. I really wish we had had that. Once again, you see the end of the game, 20-15. Another game taken to the wire. Guys fought hard. Love it. Thank you, fans, for came to the game and supported us.
Absolutely.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Day by day, state by state, Our country has begun to reopen. At Engineered Floors, employee safety is paramount, and we continue to take every precaution necessary to ensure a safe work environment while continuing to provide America and the world with quality floor covering solutions. To us, American-made means something, possibly now more than ever. Our commitment to manufacturing 100% of our carpet in Northwest Georgia remains steadfast in defiance of these current challenges. It is in the face of adversity that the perseverance and spirit of the American workforce shines brightest. As open signs flicker on, as streets begin to fill, it is the hands underneath the gloves and the faces behind the masks that will see us through. We are all in this together, and we will overcome.
All right, Coach, let's talk a little bit about this week. The Rome Wolves come to town.
Yeah.
It seems like we've gone from the frying pan into the fire into the furnace,
That's
right?
That's right.
It's just
how many more heating illustrations can we come up with, right? Yeah.
Great program.
Absolutely.
Coach Reed's done a great job with these guys for the last, since we played them in
2 years removed from the state championship.
2016.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, this is a team that's very seasoned. They're a veteran team. A lot of juniors, a lot of seniors. There were probably a handful of them or so that were a part of the state championship team a couple of years ago. They've played a lot of games. They've made it deep into the playoffs. Yep. So this is a very seasoned and a very veteran group. Speaking about them offensively, you know, you kind of get a really, well, you know, it's Coach Reed's style, but it's also what they do. They're going to establish the run first, but they've got, as they've always had, those weapons outside that 6'3", 6'4", can run, can jump, but they have three really, really good running backs. They have a very big physical line. Repeat segment, hearing that again. So we're going to give up 20 or 30, pounds, across the board, easy, possibly 50 or more in the key spots, center and the two tackles. So this is going to be very physical. They keep the backs fresh. They throw real well off of play action. That's probably what they're most successful at. And then they're going to lull you to sleep to get that big shot, to get that big play that's going to either set up the score or be their score. Defense.
A little different look than what we've seen so far this season, a four-man front.
That's right.
Which we haven't seen in a while, and so that presents a different view for us on the blocking scheme. But again, big guys, big bodies up front, athletic ends, fast linebackers. So it's going to be a challenge for us offensively. I mean, no doubt.
I went and scouted them in person. Saw the Cherokee game on the 18th. They're very, very physical up front, very physical in their secondary, very physical in their running backs. So we've really got a very physical game. You could tell from the second thing is, and probably the biggest thing, very, very sound special teams. It's got a good kicker, good punter. So all three phases, no givens, no concessions. We got to win all three, or at least two of those three, for us to have a chance.
Absolutely, it's going to be a battle. We'll be back in just a minute.
Kaler Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm go.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Kaler Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
With VidLink, OptiLink's exciting new entertainment platform, you'll have the freedom to stream VidLink content on multiple devices, even when away from home. Plus, with VidLink, you can access the widest array of content on the market. You'll get great features like Restart, Replay, cloud-based DVR storage, all HD programming, and so much more. Contact us today to see how you can get linked to the next big thing in video entertainment.
Home is a place where all are welcome. It's where the story begins. It's not a place, it's a feeling. Home is where the heart is. At Furniture of Dalton, we handpick each of our 150 brands so that you can find your perfect heart's desire. Come see what you've been missing at Carpets of Dalton and Furniture of Dalton, the destination that brings you home. Exit 328 off I-75.
My name is Kelsey Harmon, and this is the Chick-fil-A Cow, and Chick-fil-A Dalton is excited to announce that we will be teaming up with the Dalton High Quarterback Club again this season. We will be providing fans with the awesome tailgate experience starting at 5:30. Be sure to be here by 6 o'clock for the catwalk and visit our tent for dinner before the game. As always, Chick-fil-A reminds you to eat more chicken and go Big Red.
Buy from the pros who know at Proformance Sports Academy. Our pro shop has one of the largest selections of bats, gloves, and cleats in the North Georgia area, featuring Rawlings, Wilson, Louisville Slugger, DeMarini, Mizuno, and the largest New Balance cleat dealer in the area. We provide baseball and softball gear for travel leagues, rec leagues, middle school, and high school programs. Get your baseball and softball training, equipment, and uniforms from the former collegiate and professional players who know at Proformance Sports Academy. ProformanceSportsAcademy.com.
You know what makes Carpet Express different from other flooring companies? We care about you. So that you can make the right choice for your home, at Carpet Express we offer carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, ceramic tile, and luxury vinyl tile. We don't only sell you a product. At Carpet Express, we offer quality installation backed by a warranty. We don't stock one or two products. At Carpet Express, we stock up to 100 different products in each category at affordable prices. So come to Carpet Express where we care about you.
All right, Coach, we come to the end of the show, and I think it might be good to talk about something that you know, you've been saying to the team, the other coaches have been saying to the team. You know, we're very proud of how hard these kids have been playing, and if they continue to play hard, good things are going to happen, right?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, if you've been around athletics, and most people watching have, a lot of former Catamounts are watching this from home, wherever that home is, on the internet, whatever. You can think back to a team you were on.
Right.
You can think back to a team you were on that maybe got behind. Coach Chappell tells a lot of stories, you know, of teams that, you know, lost early on in the season, got their legs under them, found themselves, found their identities, found what worked, had a few injuries, and then some things began to work out for them and click for them. But the other side of this is there's also two phases to this. There's us, and that's, you know, a lot of people that are watching out there, I would imagine you're saying, okay, what is the game we look like? Honestly, we're breaking down film on other teams. We're going through our due diligence, but really we're evaluating our own players still as much as probably we ever have because of the lost time from COVID, the weight room time that we've not had to be out there. And so that's such an important time to these young men in their development, and they're behind on that. So we're catching up to that, and that's so they're getting better every week. That's the first thing. But the same thing is also the element of who you're playing, and the element of where you're playing, and the element of the fact of, I don't know that we'll see a better box six the rest of this year and even up into the playoffs than what we've played the last 2 weeks with Carrollton and with South Paulding. Clearly two of the best in-box six teams, and when we talk about that, we're talking about basically the defensive front and the defensive box. I would think we would be hard-pressed to find better offensive lines than what we've seen the last 2 weeks. Once again, as a collective group of five, yes, there's going to be some better individual athletes. So I think the one thing that we have to look at is where we are as a team relevant to who we're playing, or relative to who we're playing. But then also look at us as a team relative to who we are and where we started. And I'm so proud of these guys because every week they're getting better. Every week they're doing something better than they did the week before. There's a mistake that's been eliminated. There's a we talk a lot about it's one thing to get beat. It's another thing to lose the game. You don't want to lose the game. If somebody beats you, they beat you because they're better than you. That's right. We've got to eliminate the losing the game. So at the end of the day, I'm proud of these guys. I'm proud of our coaches. You guys have worked hard to put us in a position to win, to give them what we think is the best opportunity for them to win. But at the end of the day, these guys have fought, 48 minutes, 4 straight games, 48, have not given up, whether leading or behind. And for that, I applaud them, and there's good things that's going to happen to these young men down the road.
And I think it's really important, too, for our fans and parents and supporters of the program not to give up. Our kids are fighting through. So when you're talking to one of them or deciding to come to the game or not come to the game, think about how hard these kids are fighting and don't give up. I mean, just keep support. They need that encouragement and that support.
Well, and that's the great thing about Dalton High football. I'm so blessed to have this opportunity to a lot of times talk to these college coaches that come in. And certainly right now you're seeing 2 or 3 players right now from Dalton have an unbelievable amount of success. Jameer Gibbs, Kyrat McGowan. You're looking at these guys that are playing at the next level. JP Ty playing baseball. Mm-hmm. And I get this comment that's made. In fact, Saturday morning I'm getting a text message from Coach Choice, and he's basically saying to me, Coach, this young man is special, but your program is special. What you've built is special. And so this experiment that we call high school football, I don't care if it's football, baseball, basketball, whatever it might be, is such a journey for these young men. And part of that is understanding who is in your corner, who's fighting for you. And, moms and dads, our quarterback club does such an outstanding job on Monday nights. And we want to invite you to come on Monday night, 6 o'clock, here in the Harmon Fieldhouse. Come do that. Man, we talk football. We answer questions. Hey, what was going on in the game? What was the struggles? But they do such a good job of encouraging these young men. They're right where they need to be, these young men. We got some good things coming ahead, I'm sure of it.
Absolutely. And before we close up here, we want to make sure we thank Joel Goldberg and the quarterback club.
Outstanding, man.
Rainy Friday night in wherever the heck we were. He got Subway sandwiches for the kids.
Absolutely.
We had the buses,
charter
they travel
buses,
in style.
So
just once again, they do a wonderful job and certainly appreciate them.
Absolutely. No doubt.
All right, let's close up like we always do. So we'll be back next week, same cat time, same cat channel.
Go Big Red.